Hello and welcome to White Label Advice. My name is Brooke McNeely. I am the VP of Marketing here at WhyteSpyder, and I am joined today by our Director of Customer Success, Allison Lee, and our Director of Account Services, Sergio Cruz. How are you guys doing?
Hello there. Yay.
Hey, everybody, you guys are so awesome. But we are here today to talk about SKU Ninja, not Walmart even. Well, it's kind of like it's Walmart indirectly. But we have this software and it is called SKU Ninja. And why don't we talk about SKU Ninja for a little bit? Like, so Allison, what is SKU Ninja and where did it come from? Like, why do we have, what is it?
Well, you're going to help me out with some of this, Brooke.
Yes,
because
I do.
You were around for the beginning.
I was around
SKU
for the
Ninja.
beginning. I remember when it was born.
So,
yeah.
I know. I've been with WhyteSpyder a little over 4 years now. And when I first came into WhyteSpyder, SKU Ninja was a video hosting platform.
Yeah.
And we had just added in some other forms of rich media enhanced content, but it was pretty much for video hosting.
It was video hosting, and we did content management. It was internal. It wasn't.
Internal.
It was an internal tool for the team to use and get insights into Walmart and to basically help clients get content on Walmart and videos on Walmart.com, and then it has evolved and grown from there to become customer facing. So now it's a SaaS software. And what is it like today?
It has grown leaps and bounds, and it's always evolving. The state of e-commerce, it's constant change, right? Constant change at Walmart, constant change here in the SKU Ninja system as well as we keep up with trends and just the industry in general. But really with SKU Ninja, as Brooke said, it's a great way to stay on top of your content updates, a system that you can push those content updates through, especially as it correlates back to your basic item page content. So your Walmart titles, descriptions, key features, attributes. And then you also have rich media. So that would be, videos and those 360 spin images. And soon feature sets and comparison tables are about to be we're just waiting any day. They're going to be reactivated. And then, so it's just a great place to create and push that content out through the systems. We also keep history of the content and we actually have put some tools into SKU Ninja that can really help you understand what it is that Walmart's looking for from a content requirement perspective. So we make it really easy to find your style guides. And then you can literally just have that style guide open while you're updating your content, push those updates through, and we'll get that transmitted to Walmart for you.
So it's like you do this all the time, Allison.
You would think
that was really well. That was really good. Sergio, when did you meet SKU Ninja?
Going on 3 years now. That was wow, that seems like so long ago. There was a whole pandemic between.
It was like literally like just it was like a month before the pandemic hit.
I think we all
I think we touched back down in New York, and it was like, you guys don't have to come into the office anymore. And we were like, oh man, this thing is bad.
Mm-hmm, yeah. But so you met SKU Ninja. So it was really like February 2020.
It was.
That's so funny.
And that's during the time period that Walmart was really just starting to create all of they're basically like realigning categories and they started creating all these new product types. And that's when they really started to expand the content requirements and the guidelines to, like I have mentioned before, they had somewhere between 20 to 30 different style guides for the different categories. And now we're seeing thousands. And we'll eventually see thousands more.
Yeah.
It's beautiful though. It really is. It's come a long way, and we're able to pull all of this into our SKU Ninja system and make it easier for you to know, what are the attributes that are important to my item? What is it Walmart is looking for? And we help you submit that. And then cool. We get it published for you.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about the CMS. So I know that SKU Ninja has 20 plus tools, and we will update that stat when it hits 25. But yeah, so there is 20 plus tools in it. But today we wanted to talk about basically just content management and the CMS. And so everybody loves acronyms, and especially us at WhyteSpyder. But yeah, so we have a thing called a CMS. What does CMS even stand for? Sergio?
Content management software.
There you go.
Or system,
Is whatever S word you want to put there.
Yeah, no, I think they can be used interchangeably. They mean the same thing, but basically it's a place to manage all of the content across your assortment. So your images, your title, I think Allison touched on this, your attributes. Basically, it just keeps them all in one place, and it keeps them, locked up so that it's, it becomes a source of truth for your catalog.
That's really awesome.
I've used the term recently, content management simplicity.
Simplicity.
With a
See,
client.
new
I used that
word.
with recently with a client because, and it really helped. They were like, "This is just it's really nice and simple and easy, and it's all in one little screen."
Yeah.
So
There you go. That's exciting. And there's a bunch of different CMSs out there. You know, do they all pretty much do the same thing? Do they do different stuff? Like it's basically just all kind of content management, right? And like the structure of the content is pretty much the same anywhere you go, any retailer you go to. Is it just like the structure is the same?
the structure is going to be different through the retailer and how the CMSs are created from a software perspective. You know, some may be simpler or more complicated than others. But at the end of the day, it's what is simpler, what's easier for you to use. And we have really gone above and beyond with SKU Ninja to one, make it easier for ourselves because, you know, in our past life, we were pushing a lot of these content updates through, right, for our clients.
I think we still do, right,
and this
Sergio?
was before we updated, before we opened up our software. But no, absolutely, we have managed services. I know Sergio can talk more about that, but it's really a simple way to update, edit your content in a way that's just streamlined.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So what are the few things that makes our system really unique? So Sergio, what do you think? What's your favorite thing about the CMS?
I will say, just off the bat, maybe we'll make this reason zero, right? So I've worked with a good amount of CMSs in the past. And this is the one that is made for Walmart specifically. So you may have a content syndication service where, you know, you're putting out content to different retailers, and maybe you're even able to tailor that content to a specific retailer. And that's great. But you don't get, you know, those suggestions and those recommendations like you would get from SKU Ninja that are basically from Walmart saying your title needs to be X characters long. It's, you know, here right now. None of that is like really possible unless you're working through SKU Ninja. Within our content management system, I will say my favorite thing about it is our content comparison tool, which basically grabs your basic content in SKU Ninja and compares it to what's on site. And then it'll throw up a little flag if they're different. And that's, I think, just, you know, it's an invaluable tool when, you know, content can get scrambled, when you want to make sure that your brand is best represented online. You know, that tool makes it really possible to do maintenance without having to click through every single PDP and make sure that, you know, your work to have really good content isn't lost in a scramble.
That's awesome. What do you think, Allison? What's your favorite part of the CMS?
I love the access to the style guides. I think I've already hit on that before or lightly hit on that. But we have started incorporating a button into our basic content CMS. So while you're in and you're able to, you know, edit your titles, descriptions, key features, and all the attributes, we have a button you click on and you can literally open up that Walmart style guide and look at the content requirements. And then you can, you know, they have great examples in there and you can literally just make sure that what you're pushing through our system is really aligned to those guidelines, what they're looking for, if that makes sense. I also love content trends. Content trends is to Sergio's point, you know, the content comparison tool really helps you, you know, see and understand if the content changed on the item page versus what our system is seeing as a source of truth. That content trends will help you know when those changes occurred. And that can be just invaluable data to know. And then, you know, the content comparison tool, you can actually go in, you know, either adopt that source of truth or push new content updates. So I love how content trends works really well with the content comparison tool. And more than anything right now, I just love that we have all of those unique attributes that are for each of the product types that we're mapping those into our system, and you can open up and see those style guides. It just makes it nice and efficient, all in one place.
Simple,
simplicity,
I like that.
Content management simplicity.
I like that. That's new. We're marketing still stealing that right now.
I just made
so we'll send it over to David. I love it. But yeah, How do you sign up? So if you want to just, you're like, okay, I really want to use this content management system, simplicity. How do you sign up? Like, can you just like go to the website? Can you sign up on the website and you can just kind of, and then you get access to SKU Ninja and you're like, all right, I'm going to start.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You just go to WhyteSpyder.com and you can see all of our products and our services. And I'm going to let Sergio talk a little bit about that too here in a moment. But, you just sign up for what's right for you. If you have some questions, you can chat through our website. And then we can also put you in touch with a solutions specialist should you need to have a little bit more discussion. But you can go right in, process an order for what we would call our content center, the yellow belt. And that's going to open up all of the basic content CMS access for you. You'll receive a welcome email with a login, and then you can upload your items and immediately start working in the system.
That's really cool. Sergio, what is again, I think we talked about this last time, but let's talk about it this time too, in case they missed the last episode. Why should people just let us do it for them?
I think a lot of it is just experience with the Walmart ecosystem. So I have worked for or adjacent to Walmart my entire career and sort of know, like the back of my hand, I know, and our entire team knows just the ins and outs of content on Walmart, what's going to appease the algorithm, but also what's going to look really good for customers. And so we're not only going through and, checking the boxes from the style guide, we're also looking at it strategically, saying, if Walmart is going to start requiring images with this sort of messaging or in this format, that's something that we should get ahead of. And so not only are you getting the short-term benefit of having us be your hands-on keyboard, white glove service, where we're going in and, optimizing your items for Walmart, we also have that forward-looking lens where we're letting you know what sort of content you should be, getting sourced, what kind of changes you should get, what kind of copy you should be getting written up. So I think it is a short-term and long-term benefit by just letting us do it for you and basically communicating when it's all finished.
That is really cool. And one last thing, this is the last question that I wanted to talk about is, so when you sign up for SKU Ninja and you, and you're in the system and you have a question, is there a large support team behind that? Or are you just, since it is a software as a it's like self-serve, you're doing it yourself. And do you have a support team behind?
Oh, absolutely. We have a stellar support team that we've really been building up quite a bit over the last couple of years. So we have you'll have our solution specialist that can really help you identify the right products and services that best meet your needs that you may, especially your Walmart.com business needs. And then as you are brought in, into our WhyteSpyder ecosystem, you will have fantastic support through our help desk, our support team from a software perspective. It's just a quick click of a question mark button in the top corner, and then you are able to send messages and also access our knowledge base just with additional information, learning materials. But you can reach out to our support team, and they are quick to respond and make sure that you're getting a response from the right individual too that can best answer your questions and support your needs.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. We really
There's something that
you want to add something?
I just remembered something.
Yeah.
We've been talking about basic content CMS, like title, descriptions, key features. The rich media, we have a rich media CMS too.
That's right.
And I know things were paused for a little bit, but they've come back to life with Walmart.com. So our rich media CMS is a simple drag and drop system to create your videos, your 360 spin images. I also know from my past life, I know what suppliers go through to create assets, imagery. And so you're about to have the feature sets back online. That's a great place to put a lot of that additional imagery, communication below the fold that really helps increase that shopper conversion. And then you'll have comparison tables, which is a great way to load up more items within your catalog below the fold and really help shoppers understand, the differences in the items, features, benefits, really keeps them within your catalog of items as they click through your page without clicking into competitors. So.
All right. Yeah, that was good. Great call out. And that you can also get online, right?
Absolutely.
At WhyteSpyder.com.
Rich Media CMS, $5 a module. It's easy
Simple.
peasy. You can sign up today and have videos out today.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here for our very first SKU Ninja Spotlight. And so, but yeah, this has been awesome, and there will be a lot more. So everybody, at least over 20 episodes, one for each tool. But yeah, so thank you guys for being here, and it's been great. And Sergio, we will see you next time.
I'm excited for it.
Bye,
All right.
Sergio.
Bye.